Building with Mr. Savage had that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force.
You only win in one way, and that's taking that crown. Vino is here. Queasy is here. Down goes Seti. It's a big trade. It's a one-on-one.
Ok, pour ceux qui n'ont pas trop l'habitude de regarder la scène compétitive Fortnite, doivent pas tout comprendre et ne doivent pas se rendre compte à quel point ce contest est exceptionnel. Dans cette vidéo, je vais vous analyser ce contest mythique de l'histoire de Fortnite qui restera dans les annales et pourquoi Veno et Queasy vont contest Kami City. Mais avant toute chose, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner et à liker, ça me ferait extrêmement plaisir. Et sur ce, bonne vidéo. Ok, on est en 2022, la Coupe du Monde du Qatar est finie, la guerre en Ukraine. Mais c'est pas ce qui nous intéresse nous, car Fortnite va annoncer les FNCS Invitational 2022, la première compétition depuis la DreamHack. Eh bien, chaque joueur pro voulait s'y qualifier. Malheureusement, c'était pas des qualifications, c'était des invitations par Fortnite. Et il y avait beaucoup de critères de qualification, comme leur performance au FNCS 2022, leur régularité, la réputation et leur disponibilité pour aller aux USA. Bref. En 12, 50 duos ont été qualifiés pour cette World Cup. Et parmi ceux-là, on a eu 2 Français, Bass Sniper et Ordilex. D'ailleurs, n'hésitez pas à voir la vidéo que j'ai fait sur les joueurs sur la scène française sur Fortnite. Le lien dans la description. Les favoris pour cette compétition, c'était Queasy Veno, qui était ultra régulier en FNCS, c'est très agressif. En plus, il y avait Kami City, et c'était champion FNCS sans titre. Ils étaient très patients, c'est un style de jeu très patient et très intelligent. En NA, en Amérique du Nord, le favori c'était Mero et Bouga. Mero triple champion FNCS et Bouga, même plus besoin de le présenter, champion du monde 2019. Du coup, grosse expérience en LAN. Et il y avait aussi Rit et Epic Whale. Ils ont été très réputés pour leur mécanique et leur agressivité. Mais c'est pas le plus important, car maintenant le plus important c'est les premières games, c'est les FNCS Invitational. Et c'est parti, on est le 12 novembre 2022, la compétition commence.
For Noah Riley and Bad Sniper, this newly formed duo for this event have both World Cup, Cash Cup, and FNCS experience under the belts. I mean, this can become dangerous.
And finally, let's hear it for Booba and Miro, our solo World Cup champion with his multiple FNCS winning duo partner. These guys are looking to cement their legacy.
If you say Poland, I say Cami and Seti. The absolutely dominating duo. They are ready to compete for the FNCS Invitational title and become legends. Queasy and Vino folks, mixing it up with the FNCS champion of Chapter 3 Season 1 and Season 2. These guys are not to be messed around with. Watch out.
This is Rapid and Andalex, a duo forward specifically for this event. French powerhouse paired together with a Middle Eastern player. This one is going to be interesting.
Ça y est, la compétition a commencé, tous les joueurs sont arrivés. Maintenant, plus qu'à prouver les premières games.
But he has so much more work to do. Seti and Cami, the only duo left in the game, is Acorn staying alive. Still 4 eliminations on the back of Cool, trying to find his way through. But there's, like I said, there's only one duo team, and they have the high ground and the recipe for success.
You cannot write a better story for becoming legends. Seti is fighting back. Cami is fighting back. They're looking to get inside. There goes the Elam they were looking for. Just one player separates them, but Acorn will not survive. And Seti and Cami take game number 1.
Poland is the first country.
Did win game number 1. But with only and it's the same story for Hen as well. It's all or nothing. Can they find something here? But Scented and Cold, although they have the height, they are also running extremely low on resources. But if there's a team that can do it, it is them.
Yeah, you see them trying to go back outside of zone, trying to find anything to work with in terms of Hen and Vortex. Scented and Cold, to talk about, it's up to them when and where they drop down low. The game is definitely in their hands. They just have to close it out. EU versus NAEs. This one is just a prolonged long game, but the damage is in from Cold.
And this is what we talked about. That wall, there's nothing you can do. It's all or nothing. Down goes Cole. Sense it's hurt too, but they have the angle. They're going to wait this one out just for a little bit and allow the zone to do the rest. Cole finds the one, and Sense finds the other. And A takes game number 2 on out, and down he goes. Z, Andy, and Joe now have 8 eliminations and a win set up potentially in front of them.
Yeah, 2v1 situation. EU versus Asia. And for Zagu, this man has the world on his shoulders. Just a sliver of HP, a little bit of shield, and it's not going to be enough. Joe and Z, Andy take game number 3.
EU claps back once again and takes game 3 with the big win finish there. Ball chance here. He needs to pick and choose this wisely. Do you go for 2 elims on the low ground or a chance at first? And down goes Savage. Seti knows better, and it's a great game for Commandment and Avery.
A huge victory royale and a huge boost for the NA's champions of Chapter 3, Season 3, Commandment and... Waiting for that perfect opportunity. They have the high ground. They drop down low. The game is theirs after they take down Bevy. That is game number 5, sealed up by Vino and...
Low ground. Chicho's right next to him. Trulix hurts him too, but Vino has the grip of height. Acorn waiting on the side. Out of builds. He's going to have to come down too. It's all over. The gas tank is empty. Down he goes. And now off to Seti.
It's Cammy and Seti, the only duo left, and they find another one. Vino trying to put wonders. 1v2 situation. What can he do here to take home the big prize and end with back-to-back victory royales to end the day? But a team looking to take first place back. Cammy and Seti, and they try to steal it away by getting that VR.
Ok, la première journée des FNCS Invitational sont terminées. On peut voir que Quizzy Vino finissent premier avec 184 points, suivi de Thomas HD Tripper. En troisième place, on a Camille City, et du côté des Français, ça s'est moins bien passé pour Bass Sniper par rapport à leur première game, et ils finissent en dehors du top 15. Mais bon, c'est pas grave, car tous les favoris sont au top du tableau, et on part pour une deuxième session le lendemain, et le classement va bien changer.
Between 2 of the top teams in EU, with Janice and Vidil feeling the pressure of the high ground, running out of builds. This is basically Queasy and Vino's game.
Both sides are starting to run out now. Queasy's down to 1 build as well. This is looking very dire. They're going to have to cap off. Janice and Vidil know better. They need to continue the pressure. Vino goes down. He takes a shot. Vidil blocks it. Beautifully done. Janice stuck up from behind. Queasy with a great follow-up. And oh my gosh, it was so close. But Queasy touches out in the end. EU, Vino, Queasy from first to another first, literally.
From high ground in 6 to bring them to the top of the leaderboard.
It only takes 1 game to jump back into this top 10 here, and you're watching players fight for it, putting it all on the line. 9 elims for Wax and Robab, 3 for Clown, who has a little high ground position here over the lobby, but they're still a duo in this game. It's Hen, it's Vortex. They're the only duo alive standing right now. 1v1v2, Clown versus Wax here. Wax is looking up and high, a great jump shot there, and he is down. And now Clown has to take on 2 of the best here on EU. Guild Hen, focus Vortex. It's not looking good, but it's looking great for Vortex and Hen, and they close out.
They had complete control of that game. From 8 moving zone and all, the last duo alive. Teamwork really making that dream work. And off the lobby from the high ground.
They're looking so good doing it as well. Lucy and Hydra try to get out, and now swatted out the sky. It's over. It's a no-fly zone. And Vino and Queasy are just running away with height. Meanwhile, Sentin finds one of the feet there. Sentin and Cold might be one of NAE's last hope inside this last lobby. Savage is still alive too, just by himself though, very hurt. I drop hunting nearby. Great way to start to turn around here and put a little pressure on the high ground, but this time there, 111 onto height. Savage demands respect, but Queasy says stop that. It shuts it all down.
Perfect opportunity to stagger himself to the backside of zone. Spots eye drop up, but he continues to drop down low. High ground was taken away by Cammy and Seti. Better late than never as they're forcing everybody down, and they have that free rotation towards the low ground if they want to take it.
This is excellent now. Cammy and Seti have a chance here to close the gap and take back first place. They started it off that way, and they want to remain, but Queasy is still here. Don't count him out. Another set of points, and now it's Cold and Sentin versus Cammy and Seti on height, and we also have Janice and Vidil in the mix.
3, teams alive, 6 total players, but Cold goes down, but Janice and Vanille get knocked as well. 1v2 situation, NAEs, the world on Sentence shoulders, but Cammy and Seti going for their 3rd victory royale in the FNCS Invitational. This is how you cement a legacy. All they have to do is close out this game as Sentence trying to take control, trying to fight for the high ground, but it's not enough. EU strikes again with Seti and Cammy. Thomas HD is on a roll.
He's done a lot, but you can't fight yourself out of that spot there. Clicks and Duke are alive. Sensen and Cold are alive. And on high ground, Vortex and Bevies. It's EU on top. Down goes Cold. And a great tag there from Vortexer. And the finish now, Bevies slides his way down, painting the loot here. Does a couple edits there, but no, doesn't hit the shot. Bevy is so quick, but not fast enough. You're going to get some of the best. A great low tag there from Duke.
This is huge for Duke and Clicks. They have the high ground right now, but for Bevy and Vortexers, taking out some big names already on the day, using these builds to try to keep that advantage. Duke, he's in a fray. He ends up on top. Clicks and Duke could take the game with Vortexers going down. Bevy outside of zone. He has the only chance right now, but he gets the down on the Duke. Clicks versus Bevy. He's trying to go for the takes the game.
In a 1v1 situation, Clicks does not let us down. What a tag.
But they added one more, 9 total, but Smite gets chunked out, but Larson's there to save the day, taking out Runa.
Already at 10 eliminations, Larson and Smite have fought their way all the way back up. Larson steps the Clicks and puts them down with a quick drop kick in the low ground. And now we have EU versus NA, but Larson and Smite are hurt. They're damaged. They're down to low material. It's all or nothing right now. Cammy and Seti know what to do here. They've been here before, and they have the resources to hold this one out.
This is going to come down to it. They could get their 4th victory royale. The only team's going to stop them comes from NAEs trying to rise up, and it does look like they are out of builds.
But they find a little bit of loot here. Larson goes for the med kit. He's trying to get as much HP as possible. Seti now starting to run out of material on the high ground. This is it. It's going to come down to nothing or everything here. As he has no mask, great tag there, and a trade, an open exchange. It's not looking good for EU right now. Into the zone they go. Smite and Larson are down. Larson is by himself, and no! He turns and gets burned.
Cammy and Seti take their 4th victory royale.
Ok, on arrive sur la dernière game de ces FNCS Invitational. Cammy City au premier classement avec 360 points, suivi très près par Quizzy Veno. Mais sauf que Quizzy Veno, eux, logiquement, veulent gagner ces FNCS. Ils sont qu'à 12 points et il faut qu'ils réalisent un move exceptionnel pour passer devant Cammy City. Et le mieux, ça serait que Cammy City fasse un retour lobby. Et c'est pour ça que Quizzy Veno vont tenter le tout pour le tout.
Want to go ahead and contest the same building where Mr. Savage had that best drop at that time. What is this? What is this? Queasy, Vino are trying to take it by force.
You only win in one way, and that's taking that crown. Vino is here. Queasy is here. Down goes Seti. It's a big trade. It's a one-on-one. This has to be one of the most explosive head-to-head.
Mais c'est quoi ce qui se passe? Oh, je l'ai dit que ça allait jouer comme ça. Et du coup là ça va vraiment se finir sur un meilleur final.
Cammy s'est fait arracher par Veno.
Vino,
Là il y a 100 000 $ qui jouent sur ce
contre
1v1.
Cammy. Le 1v1. Le moins 100. Non, et Vino qui tombe. Et Cammy qui prend. Et c'est dinguerie. C'est fou. C'est le meilleur event qu'il y a jamais eu sur Fortnite, je pèse mes mots.
Ok, on va analyser tout ça. Premièrement, on peut voir que Quizzy Veno, eux, ils avaient plus rien à perdre. Du coup, ils sont venus contest Cammy City pour espérer les battre dans ce fight et ainsi faire un maximum de points et gagner ces FNCS. Effectivement, ils ne connaissaient pas du tout le spawn. Et donc, c'est à ce moment-là que quand Veno s'est retrouvé en 1v1, il a voulu build, sauf que malheureusement, ça s'est pas posé. Et donc, le temps que son pompe soit reset, c'était fini. Il était déjà mort. Et donc Cammy City ont gagné ce contest grâce à un wall qui s'est pas posé. Ça y est, c'est officiel, Cammy City vont gagner ces FNCS Invitational 2022. Mais bon, la game n'est pas finie, on va voir qui c'est qui va faire top 1. Et la magnifique récompense pour Cammy City.
Teams have all the resources in the world to make this one go forever. So it's about thinking outside of the box, making the move that matters most as Acorn gets tagged up. Has to find some height to re-heal.
And they're both out of builds. Both of these teams are out of builds. This fight is going to come down to this as Edgy gets chunked out. He gets dropped. Malibu and Mustache trying to take game number 12 away from NA East. And it's down to Acorn, the last member. We talked about his splashes. This one's going to come down to a heal off. Does he have enough to take the game? Medmist coming out. 5 more splashes. He has so much time left in zone, but Malibu and Mustache, they have splashes of their own. Acorn trying to put down the shots to try to minimize the effectiveness of it. They're still in zone. It looks like Acorn has run out of opportunity. Champions, Seti and Cammy!
Congratulations! They have done it! An incredible weekend, an incredible opportunity, and they did not miss a beat. This entire room is on their feet, and they deserve every ounce of support here because these are 2 of the hardest workers we have ever seen, 2 of the hardest players in this space.
Et donc c'est bon, Cammy Seti, on win, c'est FNCS Invitational 2022. Sur ce, n'hésitez pas à vous abonner et à liker, ça me ferait extrêmement plaisir. Et sur ce, c'était Swazen, ciao.